The apple tree, a symbol of abundance. Its branches heavy with fruit, it stands as a testament to nature's generosity. Each apple, a small miracle of flavor and nutrition, is a gift from the earth. But the apple tree offers more than just its fruit. It provides shade on a hot day, a home for birds, and a sense of peace to those who sit beneath its boughs. The apple tree is a reminder of the cycles of life, of growth, and of renewal, a gift that keeps on giving. From the first blossoms of spring to the harvest in the fall, the apple tree is a constant provider. Its fruit can be enjoyed fresh, baked into pies, or pressed into cider. Each apple is a treasure trove of possibilities waiting to be discovered. The simple act of picking an apple connects us to the land and to the seasons. It is a ritual that has been repeated for generations, a link to our past and a promise for our future. We savor its sweet, crisp fruit. The first bite of a fresh apple is a sensory delight. The crunch, the burst of juice, the balance of sweetness and tartness. It is a moment of pure pleasure. But the enjoyment of an apple goes beyond its taste. It is a connection to the tree that bore it, to the soil that nourished it, and to the hands that picked it. Each apple is a story, a journey from blossom to fruit, from tree to table. But what of the core, the peel, the seeds? These parts of the apple, often discarded, hold their own value. The core contains the seeds of future trees, the peel is rich in nutrients, and even the scraps can be transformed into something useful. In a world where waste is all too common, the apple reminds us to look for value in every part, to see potential where others see only waste. Do we cast them aside, or do we find ways to use them? The choice is ours. By composting apple scraps, we return nutrients to the soil, enriching it for future crops. By finding creative uses for peels and cores, we honor the apple tree's gift and reduce our impact on the environment. Every part of the apple has a purpose if we are willing to look for it. No, we are keepers of the land, we use it all. As stewards of the earth, it is our responsibility to make the most of what we are given. The apple tree teaches us that nothing should be wasted, that every part has a role to play. By embracing this philosophy, we can create a more sustainable and harmonious world. We can learn to see the beauty in the overlooked, the value in the discarded. For in every part there is value. The seeds hold the promise of new trees. The peels can be dried and used in teas or as natural flavorings, and the cores can be composted to enrich the soil. Each part of the apple has something to offer, if we are willing to see it. By finding uses for every part, we honor the apple tree and the earth that sustains us. In every scrap, a new beginning. The apple tree's cycle of growth and renewal is a powerful reminder of the potential for transformation. From seed to seedling, from fruit to compost, the apple tree shows us that nothing is ever truly wasted. Each ending is a new beginning, each scrap a chance for something new to grow. By embracing this cycle, we can create a more sustainable and resilient world. The Amish understand this well. Their way of life is deeply connected to the land and to the rhythms of nature. They waste nothing, finding uses for every part of the apple and every resource they have. Their practices are a model of sustainability, showing us how to live in harmony with the earth. By following their example, we can learn to see the value in every part of the apple and in every part of our lives. Their lives are intertwined with the rhythms of nature. They waste nothing. The Amish way of life is a testament to the power of simplicity and resourcefulness. By using every part of the apple, they show us that there is value in everything if we are willing to look for it. Their practices remind us that we are all connected to the earth and to each other, and that by working together, we can create a more sustainable world. They see potential where others see trash. The Amish have a unique ability to find value in the overlooked and the discarded. By using apple scraps to make vinegar, syrup, and other products, they show us that there is no such thing as waste, only opportunities for creativity and resourcefulness. Their practices are a reminder that we can all find ways to use what we have, to see the potential in every part of the apple and in every part of our lives. Apple scraps, in their capable hands, transform. The Amish have a deep understanding of the value of every part of the apple. By finding creative uses for peels, cores, and other scraps, they show us that there is no such thing as waste, only opportunities for transformation. Their practices are a model of sustainability, showing us how to live in harmony with the earth and to make the most of what we are given. They become vinegar, syrup, even pie, simple, wholesome treats. The Amish have a gift for turning the simplest ingredients into something special. By using every part of the apple, they create delicious and nutritious products that nourish both body and soul. Their practices are a reminder that we can all find ways to use what we have, to see the value in every part of the apple and in every part of our lives. Reminders that good things come to those who wait. The apple tree's cycle of growth and renewal is a powerful reminder of the value of patience and perseverance. By waiting for the fruit to ripen, we are rewarded with a bountiful harvest. The Amish understand this well, and their practices show us that by working with the rhythms of nature, we can create a more sustainable and fulfilling life, and to those who know how to use what they have. The Amish way of life is a testament to the power of simplicity and resourcefulness. By using every part of the apple, they show us that there is value in everything, if we are willing to look for it. Their practices remind us that we are all connected to the earth and to each other, and that by working together, we can create a more sustainable world. Making apple cider vinegar is easy. It takes time, yes, but the process is simple and rewarding. Imagine transforming leftover apple scraps into a tangy, golden elixir that can be used in countless ways. It all starts with scraps, apple cores, peels, and even the little nubs left on the stem. These parts of the apple that are often discarded can be given a new life. Collect these apple remnants in a clean glass jar. The beauty of this process is that you don't need perfect apples. Even the bruised and slightly overripe ones work perfectly. Once you have your jar filled with apple scraps, it's time to add water. Pour in enough to cover the scraps completely. This water will serve as the medium in which the fermentation process occurs. Not too much, just enough to cover them. Then, the waiting game begins. This is where patience comes into play. The magic of fermentation takes time. Cover the jar with a cheesecloth. This allows the mixture to breathe while keeping out unwanted pests and debris. The cheesecloth is essential for a clean fermentation process. Secure it with a rubber band. This ensures the cheesecloth stays in place throughout the fermentation period. A tight seal is not necessary. In fact, it's better if air can circulate. Let it sit in a cool, dark place for weeks, maybe even months. You'll see bubbles forming, a sign that fermentation is happening. The mixture will start to smell tangy and vinegary. This is good. This is life. The bubbles and the tangy smell indicate that the apple scraps are transforming into vinegar. It's a slow but fascinating process. This is vinegar being born. Over time, the liquid will turn a beautiful golden color, and you'll have your very own homemade apple cider vinegar, a product of patience and nature's alchemy. Apple scraps hold hidden sweetness. We can coax it out. We can make syrup. First, cover the scraps with water. Simmer them low and slow. The water will turn a beautiful amber. Strain the liquid. Simmer it again. Reduce it down until it thickens. This is your syrup, sweet and fruity, perfect for pancakes. Even apple scraps can make a pie, a true testament to frugality. Use your favorite pie crust recipe, or use a store-bought one. No judgment here. Mix your cooked-down apple scraps with sugar, cinnamon, and a touch of flour. Fill your crust. Top with another crust. Bake until bubbly and golden. Enjoy the taste of simplicity, the taste of using what you have. Preserving the harvest, storing your apple delights, vinegar, syrup, pie. These treasures deserve to be enjoyed long after the harvest. Vinegar keeps well in a cool, dark place. Store your syrup in the refrigerator. It will last for weeks. Pie? Well, pie is best enjoyed fresh, but you can freeze it. Just thaw and reheat when you're ready for a taste of autumn. Beyond the orchard, the spirit of using what you have, the apple scrap. It is a symbol, a reminder that nothing need be wasted. This philosophy extends beyond the orchard. It reaches into our kitchens, our gardens, our lives. Leftover vegetables become soup, stale bread becomes croutons, we mend our clothes, we repurpose old furniture, we use what we have, and in doing so, we honor the gifts of this earth. Simple living, rich rewards, the joys of self-sufficiency. There's a deep satisfaction in self-sufficiency, in using your hands to create, in relying less on store-bought goods. The Amish understand this. Their way of life is a testament to it. They grow their own food, they build their own furniture, they live simply. And in that simplicity they find joy. We can learn from them. We can find joy in the making, in the doing, in the simple act of using what we have. Lessons from the land embracing sustainability in everyday life. Sustainability. It's a word we hear a lot these days, but what does it really mean? To me it means living in harmony with the land, taking only what we need, giving back whenever we can. It means composting our food scraps, using less water, choosing products with minimal packaging. It's about making conscious choices. Small acts multiplied by millions can make a difference. A legacy of thrift, passing down the wisdom of frugality. In today's fast-paced world where everything is available at the click of a button, it's easy to get lost in the convenience of disposables. But there's a timeless wisdom in the practices of our ancestors that we must not forget. We live in a world of excess, a world of disposables. Everywhere we look, there's a new gadget, a new trend, and a new way to spend money. Our landfills are overflowing with items that were used once and then discarded. It's easy to forget the old ways, the ways that taught us to value what we have, to repair rather than replace, and to find joy in simplicity. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, these lessons can seem outdated, but they are more relevant now than ever. The ways of our grandparents. They lived through times of scarcity and learned to make the most of what they had. Their frugality wasn't just about saving money. It was about respecting resources and understanding the true value of things, the ways of the Amish. This community has long been a model of sustainable living. They prioritize simplicity, self-sufficiency, and a deep connection to the land. Their lifestyle is a testament to the power of living within one's means and finding contentment in what we have. But these ways are worth remembering, worth preserving. In a world that constantly pushes us to consume more, the wisdom of frugality offers a refreshing perspective. It reminds us that happiness doesn't come from having more, but from appreciating what we have. Let us teach our children the value of thrift. It's not just about saving money, it's about fostering a mindset of resourcefulness and gratitude. By involving them in activities like gardening, repairing, and reusing, we can instill these values from a young age. The importance of using what we have. In a throwaway culture, it's crucial to show the next generation that many things can have a second life. Whether it's repurposing old materials or fixing broken items, these practices teach creativity and resilience. Let us pass down the knowledge of making do. This isn't just about survival, it's about thriving with less. It's about finding satisfaction in the process of creating and maintaining, rather than constantly seeking new possessions. Of finding beauty in simplicity. There's a profound elegance in a life that values quality over quantity. By embracing minimalism, we can reduce our environmental footprint and lead more meaningful lives. Let us create a legacy of sustainability for ourselves. By adopting these practices, we not only improve our own lives but also set an example for others. We can build communities that prioritize sustainability and mutual support. And for generations to come, the choices we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. By passing down the wisdom of frugality, we ensure that future generations inherit a planet that is healthy, vibrant, and full of possibilities.